Hey everybody, you're listening to the Hisessions Hawaii podcast where we talk about everything local and beyond. I'm John Yamasato, your host, and joining me today is Kaoshima Bukuro.
How's it?
Devon Nekoba.
Hi.
Devon didn't get to eat yet, so I have his mic off. And he's going to sit there, but we just don't want to listen to him eat, but we don't mind watching.
Bryan and Herb.
Yeah.
They okay.
Yeah, our special guest today...
We needed to be classy for it. Don't worry.
Oh, I didn't even eat mine. No, it's okay.
What, you didn't?
Oh,
yeah,
I'll
lomi salmon.
help you.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
You want the salmon? You know.
Salmon.
The lomi salmon.
Lomi salmon.
Oh.
Anyway, before we start the show, I'd like to thank, I didn't bring my paperwork. The ways you can stay in touch with the channel is YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, all at Hisessions.
Let's see if we can do
And you can email us at hisessions@yahoo.com, or you can find the podcast on YouTube, Apple Podcasts. Go to Patreon, patreon.com, and donate. There you can help the show, get more music on the channel. I just came back from San Jose. I was up there with Herb, and a lot of patrons up there.
Yeah.
And they come with the shirts. It's great.
Do you think he was me or Kyle?
No, they know. They know.
They can tell her.
But, you know, it's crazy because a lot of people go, I listen to the podcast. I'm like, there's so many people that say that, but then the numbers are so small.
Maybe they're lying.
No, I think it's...
Maybe that's all you have.
That's all we had. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, thank you. That's great.
Oh, and you know when you search, you gotta type in Hisessions Hawaii podcast.
I know.
It's so weird.
It's
you type
so
in
weird.
Hisessions podcast, it brings up all
I've been trying to get us on Spotify, but it's not as simple as it seems.
Oh.
So I think when that happens, that'll open us up to another audience as well. So anyway,
It'll be
thank you.
huge.
Thank you, everyone, to listen to the podcast, especially our patrons, because that helps a lot, having the patrons. Kupu Kupu Landscaping, Landscape Architects. You can call Kevin Yokomura or go to kupukupulandscaping.com. I'd like to thank Ruger Market for the food.
Thank you.
I had the Rugerlicious today because today is the last podcast of the year. Everybody.
Hey.
So that's it. We're done for the year. Thanks to everybody who's been supporting the podcast. Like, this is the fourth year we've been doing it. I can't believe it's been 4 years.
And still nobody listens. Right on.
Yeah.
San Jose.
But no, yeah, we have an audience. Okay, and introducing our special guests today is Mr. Bryan Tolentino and Herb Ohta Jr. Ukulele masters. How would you like to be described?
Herb's friend.
Herb's friend. Okay. Now remember, oh shit, I'm turning up the wrong one. You guys got to get closer to the mic when you talk.
You never interviewed Herb.
Is it too high?
We've interviewed. No, I said Herb Ohta Jr. and Bryan.
Okay.
Oh, you
I
did.
missed it.
He said it kind
missed
of
it.
quietly. He swallowed it.
Oh,
because
okay.
Herb is like that. He doesn't want to, pay
Yeah.
attention.
So both of you guys are ukulele legends, I should say, because you old.
He's older.
Bryan's older.
Yeah, he's older.
We're just players, I think. Yeah.
But yeah, you're here today because number one, you're friends, and I do like to do a friendly podcast at the end of the year. So thank you guys.
Instead of an adversarial podcast.
Well, I mean,
If that was the case, I'd be sitting there. Herb would be sitting there.
Yeah, what does that say about your other guests?
no. I mean, I have to think with my other guests.
See, now I
we don't like anybody else but you
Watch the
guys.
podcast, John, and see who's
No.
sitting.
It's more like, like if like Jai Cunningham came in last week, right?
Yeah.
I don't know Jai Cunningham, so you have to get to know him.
But you know him very well now.
Think about what you're going to talk about. Obviously, it's going to be some kind of sports thing or whatever. But with Herb and Bryan, like, it's just, we talk all the time about all kinds of stuff. So it's simple feeling. Yeah. So before we get into random stuff, I did want to talk about this event that you guys are doing in April of next year. So tell us about that first. Let's get that out of the way because people are still listening. And and we definitely want people to know about this thing. So Herb,
That's
are you
coming
gonna
up in April?
April
It's
of next
December,
year?
John.
No, but they're starting to promote now because it's a big event. So, Herb, do you want to start off?
Yeah, it's the Music City Ukulele Festival in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so what is this? Is it a workshop event or?
It's workshop and performance
Oh.
on April 18th and 19th, Easter weekend.
Okay.
Oh my.
So if you are in the Nashville, Tennessee area, or anywhere in the world,
Actually,
right?
anywhere. People have traveled to a lot of these festivals from all over.
Yeah.
From all over.
Now, okay, yeah. Explain this because we've talked about this before. This idea of workshop festivals or whatever. What goes on at these things?
Workshops and festivals. Performance.
John, you walked right into that, man. I'm like, wait.
No, a lot of it is, being like for Herb and I, being from Hawaii, they don't get a chance to, have one-on-one workshops or contacts and stuff. So, a lot of times we share music on one-on-one.
So it's like that. What was that?
The George Kahumoko one.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly like that?
But this one is a 2-day event.
Okay.
Yeah, did Herb mention it was Easter weekend?
Yes,
Yes.
he did.
I
He
know.
did.
April 18th.
So
and
it's gonna
19th.
it'll be like small breakout sessions, and then the Kanikapila thing at the end. Is that kind of what you guys are
It's more-
envisioning?
They have kanikapilas during, I think, at
All
times.
day, actually.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, if they don't want to come see us at the workshops, they can. A lot of them, because they travel a lot, they
Yeah.
get together, reacquaint, and they have these kanikapilas. But I think Herb and I are teaching a workshop a day.
One workshop a day.
Yeah, so for
Wow.
2 days, and then we're both performing. The
One of the
evening.
days.
see what we did last
This is
year.
very well
was-
thought out.
Yeah, no. What we did last year, we did the Midwest Ukulele camp. I was scheduled to do one day, like Friday night, and he was scheduled to do Saturday.
Yeah.
But we said, nah, let's just play both nights. So we both played together.
Oh,
at-
2 for
Oh,
1.
nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's more fun
Yeah.
that way. Well, I wanted to do it. I don't know if
No,
you
when
wanted
you're
to do
teaching
it.
this workshop, is it for novice or intermediate or?
Depends, because I think there are other people who are going to be there
Instructing.
instructing. Yeah, so it's all kinds of levels. Yeah.
This is why we have
Okay.
to. This is why we have to talk about now for April, because
Yeah,
it's going to
yeah,
take us
yeah.
at least that long.
So when
to
you
get all the
have when you
information
have a workshop, do you guys state, oh, this is for the intermediate players or beginner players or
Kind of, and they want they want descriptions of the workshops, what we're teaching, so people can sign up early and say we're going to take Herb's workshop, then we'll take Brian's workshop
Okay.
and stuff. Yeah, so I usually formulate last minute what I'm teaching at the workshops, just because.
Yeah.
But Herb knows already what he's teaching now.
What are you going to teach her?
Yeah,
Sort of.
no, and a lot of times when Herb is teaching a specific workshop, I'll ask him, so what are you teaching?
Yeah.
And then I'll kind of like
Can jump in and-
piggyback.
yeah.
Well, if he's picking the lead for these songs, then I'll teach them the accompaniment to how you can play
Okay.
the songs.
So when they see you guys, they know that they're gonna learn what a Hawaiian song, then or
Not necessarily, but whatever I apply to the Hawaiian songs, you can apply to any song.
okay.
Yeah,
Who's,
so that's
organizing
kind of
this, by the way?
Melanie Ching.
Oh, okay.
She lives there, but she's transplanted. She's a Punahou grad.
They're from here.
Oh.
And she lives there, I don't know, past 10, 12, something odd years.
This is the first year you're doing this. Then this is.
This is the first time we're doing it.
At the
And
this
at
is the
her-
third annual, second
I
annual?
think third annual, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is the first year you're doing it over there,
Nashville.
Nashville, right?
This Music City music festival. But we both met Melanie 2 years ago.
Last year.
Was it last year?
Yep.
Like a married couple.
yeah.
When did we do this? Was it?
At Jake Shimabukuro's camp and workshop in
Okay.
Nashville.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when we met her. And then, all the locals always attract each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she danced one of the songs I played at the concert.
Yeah, she dances hula. So,
Yeah.
and
Oh.
she came to
Where?
Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah, we were there this year performing at same thing. It was a 1 day. We taught workshop during the day, and then we had a concert at night in Indiana. We're in the mainland for like 17, 15 days.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Good fun though. I mean, yeah, John knows Herb is super organized and super,
Yeah.
so it's easy to
He
travel.
is really.
No.
No. No.
I was like, wait, what?
But he's organized enough, to be honest. I mean, when you're
Yeah.
talking about a music tour or whatever, yeah, Herb is my speed. It goes like, well, when you tour with like Jake, it's ridiculously organized.
I remember that
But
Japan one,
that's
right? You
because
guys-
he has people to do that,
Yeah.
you know. And then
Yeah.
you go with, I'm trying to think of who's like the least organized. Probably myself. You know, there's nothing planned.
Which is why you don't really tour.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, yeah. So there's a thing, but Herb is like right in,
Herb
that,
is
in that
chill.
sweet
He's-
spot.
Herb is chill. It's fun.
Unless you're needing to learn a song and you jump. Again.
Again.
Okay,
Again.
You got 1 minute 38 seconds. Oh, sorry. Did I say that?
Yeah. Herb,
Oh yeah, that's right. That was one of the things. Yeah, okay, you gotta learn it in this amount of time. I'm gonna give you. Okay, ready? Let's go.
Well, John, I mean, I think you mentioned it before, like how much you love recording on my projects.
Oh yeah. well, lately it's been a pleasure, to be honest.
Lately?
Because
Lately.
I know. Wait, what?
No, okay, we've told this story before live at our shows, but in the past, Herb would try to record a whole album in like 3 days.
Okay.
So I would come in, and he doesn't necessarily give me the music ahead of time. Sometimes he does, but then other times he does, and then it'll just be like, boom, here's 12 songs. Sit there, and once one song is done, it's like, all right, go to the next page, and you just like banging out all day.
All right.
No break for poop, nothing. It's no food. You know, like
There's no food.
Sounds like torture,
I
man.
know.
Yeah.
It sounds like he chained you to the studio.
yeah, you know, and I came from when we did the first Pure Heart album. It was at Greg Sardina's place,
Yeah.
and you know, Steve Kramer's, and we, you know, there's the recording studio. There's this patio that you would sit out on,
Okay.
and there's a fridge with drinks, and so when you're not in the recording, you're out in the back like drinking and eating and talking story and
Yeah.
stuff, and then Herb is just like, you know, it's like he's
Not
making
that.
microchips or something. It's like a yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
can
I mean,
be
if
like
it's
that.
just two of you, is it a bunch of like overdubs and stuff, or is it just?
No,
punch
I'm just
in?
laying down guitar parts, but it's just like, yeah, one after. But the last album he did, yeah, it was more loosey. But I like that album.
Lucy.
One of the best.
Lucy.
It's one of your best albums, I think. The Ukulele, the one that's coming out. Oh yeah, let's talk about that a little bit.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah. So you have a project coming out next year, right?
Yes.
What's it called?
You know, you were on it, right? And like you were there when recorded it. You can actually say it.
It's
fine.
called Ukulele Story.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be out in January sometime.
But you've been touring it,
Is that,
right?
yeah, is
I
that
mean,
the one you
was-
guys went to Japan for?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, before he left, you guys went to Japan. He was like, oh, I'm going to go to Japan with her. We're like, oh, right now, what you guys going to do? He goes, I don't know, but this time I'm going to learn all the chords before
yeah.
we go.
Yeah.
So apparently he wasn't learning anything before he went with all the tours
well,
you guys did.
because Herb always gives me the paperwork, so I would just have a thing, and I'd play it, but I'd be looking at the
Yeah, so you wanted to engage the audience this
Yeah,
time
yeah, yeah, I
by
wanted-
not looking
Yeah,
at a
'cause
cheat
he's-
sheet, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Did that help?
Did it help Herb?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, like, he really
More
practiced.
engaging.
He really practiced.
No, he did.
Yeah.
No, he did. Because we actually met here a
Yeah.
week before we left. And he went through all the songs with ease.
Oh, good. Good for you, John.
Come on, John.
And it wasn't that hard.
You're adulting.
I've heard otherwise. That's why before. Oh,
No,
sorry.
you've recorded with Herb, right?
Yeah.
How was that experience?
Oh, it's just different. We just different animals in the recording
He
studio.
fed you, though.
He's super.
And let you go bathroom.
No, I don't think we eat M&M's though. At Bob's
Jelly
place.
beans.
Jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
Had jelly beans at Bob St. John's place. But he's super. I mean, like I said, you know, he has everything charted out. I just go in. I think I'll do this in C, Herb, and then I'll lay something down. Then he'll just nail everything, and then I'm trying to create on the spot too. Yeah. So, but it works. That's why when we travel and play music, it works because we're different.
Yeah.
You know, we're different. So, but it's fun. It's always fun.
I just don't want to be responsible for time wasted. So that's why.
Always
So no
time.
food for you.
It's very Japanese, you know, very efficient.
Yeah.
Efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
I
would
mean,
say.
when I've been to the studio when my father is
Oh
recording.
yeah, that's where it comes from too. Right.
Yeah, he records everything live. Like he had Lau Ritz playing bass, he had Francis Holcano playing vibes, and they would do 12 tracks in one session.
What?
Wow.
Just sitting in the room, just playing.
Yeah, just live. He would finish the whole album in a day.
Would you
Jesus.
ever do that? That'd actually be kind of neat,
Yeah.
I would think.
Like recording.
And I think that would be more stressful, because if one instrument makes a mistake, then we have to start all over again.
But I mean, there were no mistakes in the stuff that your dad did? Like nobody.
Probably not.
No.
Wow.
You're talking about monster players.
Yeah, but even
I
Monster.
mean,
Player,
I
yeah.
think in this day and age you can. You just gotta do all the pre-work before you go. Everything has to be pre-planned. Like these are the 4 songs we're gonna record. Let's get together a week before and practice them and just get the groove on.
How many songs did you practice, John, before you went up to Japan?
I think it was like 10.
Wow.
10 songs, yeah.
Prior to that trip, how many did you practice?
0, maybe. I don't know.
Just kidding.
No, I just said, okay, every day I'm just gonna run through these songs once a day, you know. And then I had 2 weeks. Or
Wait,
3
but
weeks.
how? I guess for me, the interesting is because it's the two of you guys playing. Do you just go, okay, Herb would sound like this?
Oh no, no.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
You're playing
the
to a
song.
pre-recorded
Yeah,
track.
I'm playing to a pre.
Oh,
got it.
okay.
So he sent me the music and the sheet music,
Yeah.
so I could play along. Yeah. And then my goal was by the time we went, I wouldn't need the sheet music. I'd just be, yeah.
And
Well,
then you
that's
cool,
cool,
just smile at the
And
audience.
smile at the
Yeah.
audience.
Wasn't that
more
make
fun
kissy
for you?
face. Huh?
Was it more fun for you that you didn't have to?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. No,
hide
it's
behind the
good.
sheet music, you engage.
It's good.
Yeah.
You know what's bad though is that so we did the tour,
Mm-hmm.
came home. I haven't played those songs since then, and then we just went to San Jose, and he's like, "Oh, well, let's do Malia," and I'm like, I forgot already. Like, it leaves your brain so fast, you know.
So what did you do?
No, we just went through it. I just have to do it once.
Oh,
Yeah, we practiced it once. I'm like, okay, I'm
Oh, that's pretty good
Yeah.
that it comes back to you.
yeah.
I have a question for each and every one of you.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
How many of you have a CD player?
I have one at home, but it's hardly being used.
Yeah.
But I bought
Oh,
it.
you have a CD
I bought it specifically so I can listen to CDs again. But
I still.
I find myself listening to LPs more than CDs.
Yeah. I think I still have mine.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know why? Because after I manufactured these CDs, I had to listen to them. You know, I had to check one at least
Yeah.
and let the manufacturer know. I had to go buy a CD player.
Wait, so your latest album? So your latest album, you did CDs.
I did CDs, but it's gonna go up digital next month sometime.
So what do you use the CDs for now? Like, are you selling it or are you giving them as
Coasters.
demos? Yeah, because I don't know anybody that has a CD player that listens to CDs. Like we buy it just because we have old CDs that are just sitting there. But is there still a market for like CDs?
Well, John can tell you what my demographic is.
Her and my demographic, I would say, still have CD players.
Oh, okay.
If I can put
Yeah.
it, I can
In-
put it
in the
that,
car,
in
right?
that tense.
In the
Okay.
Yeah.
In their car.
You ever thought about releasing vinyl though? Because
In fact, our demographic may still also have cassette players.
well, they probably have vinyl. They probably have vinyl,
eight-track.
right, John, from before.
And their demographic's still
Maybe.
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you release it on any other type, like vinyl or well, you can't do cassette, but is there any
We
other
could,
thing?
but
No. I mean, it's offered, but no, I don't do vinyl.
Okay. I heard cassettes are making a comeback.
yeah, they are.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Major
comeback. I think it's
She's
just
gonna record
nostalgia.
real
No.
to real now.
I mean that means CDs might make a comeback in 10 years.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably.
I don't think cassettes ever sounded as good as a CD though.
No, that's the whole
You know,
point
it's
of a
terrible.
CD.
Well, just like the LP, same thing, right?
LPs has a good
good.
no, but you had a good sounds to coming out of LPs like that
Yeah.
warm
It's a
vinyl
warmer sound,
sound,
yeah.
But cassette tapes were the shittiest representation of music we ever had. I think.
But
Besides
it's-
8-track, probably.
But for us, it's the thing that I don't know, for me at least. Like I remember the albums my parents had, but when I was growing up, the thing that you bought were cassettes. I couldn't buy records because my parents didn't have a record player, so I had to buy a cassette player, right? So there's a nostalgia attached to it that you go, oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like you forget all about the fact that the thing would warp or wear out, or you had
You
to
get
like
tangled.
use a pencil and like get the thing back together because it was getting all screwed up. But
Would
and
melt in the
that's where it's
car.
starting to come back. Because I remember they released NWA's
Straight out of Compton.
Straight Outta Compton on tape.
Yep.
Just
On
recently.
cassette tape, yeah. Like,
Wow.
I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago. And people just bought all of them. They sold
still
out.
manufacture tape decks?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
There's
I
one,
think
you can
get-
find one at at Sam's right now. They have the...
Oh,
it's
with the album.
It's the boombox with the thing. and
LP.
you-
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a fad
Oh.
now. It came back as a fad.
Oh
Everybody's
man,
listening
that's
to
not a
it.
good fad. Like at least vinyl. Yeah, there's something to that.
Well, vinyl, you had the big picture to look at. You open it up, get the liner notes. You can look at like posters inside. It's kind
The
of
font was big.
yeah. And you actually get to hold the music, But
Yeah.
cassette, I don't know.
Pretty soon CDs are gonna come back, and they're gonna like make them skip for that nostalgic feel.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah.
It all come back around.
The only
Yeah.
person I know from Hawaii that makes vinyls is Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
It'd
that
be cool
the-
though, because then we could put like what about the junior album?
I mean, you folks have you don't have 8-track here, but
No.
you have cassette,
Yeah.
LP, CD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We even got the first iPod.
That's Kyle's.
Dude, if you had that in
That's
the
the first iPod.
if you had that in the box, it'd be worth a lot of money.
yeah.
Yeah.
What if it worked?
It still
Yeah.
works.
Nah.
It still works.
Yeah.
With its 25 songs.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's see. Herb has got a heart out, and I don't know if Brian's sticking around either. So what we'll do is, because we need to do the photo and stuff like that, we're gonna do maybe about 10 more minutes, and then we'll
Oh.
finish up the show.
Okay.
Three of us.
You wanna explain
You mean
this?
like hard out as in like in 5 minutes kind?
Yeah, he's got to
Oh.
go soon. So, but
okay.
I definitely want to hit on the Tennessee stuff. Okay, we got the album. Brian, what's your life been like lately? What's going on with you?
Pretty busy. I work in like 8 days a week. It's serious. I have a regular gig at Duke's with Halehaku Seaberry.
Oh yeah,
I'm at the Disney Aulani Luau maybe 3 times a week. I fill in at the Halekulani.
A lot of traveling around the island, huh?
Yes, doing this probably come out after, but doing Kalani Pe'a's Christmas concert.
When is that going to be?
December 20th.
This will be before. Yeah, perfect.
Oh yeah, Hilo, and 21st at Hawaii Theater. And I just did Raiatea's performance Raiatea at the Honolulu tree lighting ceremony.
Okay.
So yeah,
Nice.
busy.
Oh, I have a postal question for you.
Okay.
So because I was talking.
any discounts.
It's okay. No, because I was talking to the guy at the counter the other day because I was at the post office. I'm like, hey, when does it get kind of nuts, And he said, oh, it's after Thanksgiving, like
Right
after Thanksgiving. But he said that, and I don't know if this is the case when you were still there because you're no longer there, but you were. He said that nowadays the lines don't get too bad because everybody's doing all the postage stuff at home. So he said that that big bin that you
Yeah,
can put the
it gets
he said
full.
that is like going off all
Yeah.
day, like
Yeah.
ka-chung, ka-chung,
And
ka-chung.
then at some point,
But-
you can't even put it back in, so you got to come back the next day.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he said that's going up, but then he said the lines nowadays are not too bad. But was it like that or was it just nuts when you were at the post office?
December was always busy because nobody could take off. That was a rule. You cannot take off.
Where'd you work at?
And the downtown
Oh.
post office. So, but they hire extra people during that time. But I see that Amazon has their own trucks now.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
They just stop wherever the hell they want.
Oh yeah.
They don't even.
no rules, yeah.
yeah, it's like
no,
wow.
but that alleviates a lot of the stuff that the post office.
For sure.
Didn't have computers when he was working.
35 cents. So you go like that right on the applicants.
I don't know about that, John, because I mean I've walked past the Ala Moana one, and the one in Kailua, and the one in downtown, and
Yeah.
the line goes out the door.
Oh, okay.
And it's people sitting there looking really mad, and
You
I'm
would
like,
think
oh.
that with nowadays you can online shop and then drop ship it at the address. You know what I mean? And you don't need.
Can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would think that would alleviate some of the stress of the the mailing industry.
Not still yet though.
Yeah, a lot of people
Still
mailing,
yet.
people mailing to the mainland or whatever. Like I thought
That's
that,
what it is.
I thought that kiosk would be super helpful, right? That automated one where you can weigh everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dude, I got in line for that thing. There was an old lady. And she's
Yeah, it depends on who's
just
in
trying
front
to
of
figure
you.
this shit out, and I'm like, oh no, because she's just like, beep, beep, and then she's looking and she's not sure what. So I like walked her through the whole process. She's like,
That's-
oh, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. And I was like, Auntie, if I never help you, we would still.
But that's super stressful though. When you get a line behind you and you type
Dude,
in the
it's awful.
wrong number and all that, I'm like, I start all over again.
It's hard when you go bank and you're waiting at the bank and you're like, okay, I just got to get this couple things done. And then while you're standing there, and nobody got there when you were there, and then all of a sudden, like four
Line
people show up
behind
behind
you,
you,
yeah.
and you can just feel them staring at you, like
Yeah.
you gonna be done soon, or yeah, it's good." But yeah, they're doing, or they're
Yeah.
leaning one way, or they lean the other way, just to try to
Kinda
get
handle.
you.
I don't know if it's for all post office now, but a lot of people are applying for passports.
Really?
So a lot
Yes.
of people just camp out and just wait
Ah.
there.
Oh.
Because
Right.
if they don't set up an appointment online,
Yeah.
they gotta wait there. So
Ew.
That's
Can't
right.
you? Oh no, renewals you can do online.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know you can do online.
I think. I don't know if I did mine online.
Oh, by the way, you guys have pre-check or pre
Global
TSA
entry?
or clear or any of those? Do you guys ever use that for travel?
I have global entry.
I have TSA pre-check.
Yeah, appreciate too.
Global entry. Global entry is what now?
Same thing like the pre-check,
check.
but you can go anywhere and go.
I mean, like I know.
You can go around the globe
You
and
don't
enter. Yeah.
John, you don't have pre-check at all?
No, but I
Oh.
think I should, based
Oh,
on the
no,
amount
you
of
should.
traveling
Yeah,
that
you
I've been
should.
doing.
But if you get the global, it includes the pre-check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might as well go global.
Yes.
So-
Okay. So
Yeah,
the-
because you're gonna go to Japan.
So my
Yeah.
question was not ridiculous. What is like I know what pre-check is. Pre-check is you go through the line early, or you get
That's
that other
for
line or whatever.
US
Yeah.
To get out. Global is when you return.
Turn back to.
There's a
US.
it's like TSA pre-check.
You've been
coming
to Japan
in.
with him. How many times? I can't believe you don't.
He
have
just
this.
leaves them though at the gate. He just-
That's true.
I'll see you at the.
He abandons you at the gate?
Well, I don't even see. We don't even sit next to each other on the planes. Like he's usually in
Yeah,
a way
yeah.
different seat or
He's
something.
like, hey, freaking dude,
Yeah.
my job.
Oh.
Forget that.
Why you have Makamaka, you fly first class
I was
all
like,
the time?
put him in
or-
the back.
No, no.
He just tells them, John, first class is in the back. Like,
No, so
It's reversed on this.
if you have
plan.
global entry and you come back to Hawaii,
Okay.
U.S. residents have their own line, but global entry has another separate line.
Oh.
Then you go up to a computer kiosk and then you scan your
Passport.
passport and then they just
so the line is like short.
super short.
So could I bring more stuff with me then? Like I can bring more alcohol.
I mean,
and-
nowadays they just ask
Duty is
like,
duty,
"What'd you
right?
bring back?" And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Yeah.
if you just say like cookies, they're like, "Okay, go."
They ask you what you did, where you've been. and
Yeah,
stuff.
how long you been there? You know.
I
So
can't
would
believe-
you say it's worth it?
Oh, most definitely.
For you, for
gotta
sure,
go to
dude.
do the airport stay and get on the interview though. A quick
Yeah,
one,
yeah. But
And I heard it's backlog, the global entry.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Damn.
But they also have the clear thing now, and clear is interesting in that they, when I came back from Seattle, right?
okay.
I watched the people in the clear line, and like we're standing in this. It was TSA. Like I had pre-check, and there was this line to get in, and I went, "What the hell do I have pre-check for?" And in the
Yes.
meantime, all these people are coming in through clear and just whoop, just going in, like cutting in front of everybody. And I went, "What the hell?" But the clear thing, you gotta pay like monthly, so it can be expensive. So if you
Oh.
like for you, if you're traveling a lot, or yeah, you guys, if you're traveling a lot, I get it. Like clear makes sense. But if you're gonna just every once in a while when
It's worth
Herb
it.
calls
though.
you, it's worth it. Yeah.
And, I mean, Outer Island.
But I hardly see any advertising for Clear.
Yeah, I know.
Only for TSA.
Weird,
check.
huh?
Yeah.
Isn't it a scam though? I mean, like everybody
Probably.
just gotta pay more money to get through a line faster.
No,
Yeah.
but it is pre-checked. You
Yeah.
still have to go through the security
Yeah.
and all of that.
They just
so
get you
that's-
through all of
That's
that.
like a whole new
too.
podcast episode. Seriously.
How to get
So
through the line?
what about this? Yeah, right.
Scam.
It's scam.
No, but it's worth it, John. You should get it. Just get it. Even if you just get
And
the
if you
TSA.
and if you apply now, you could probably get your interview in June
Of next
when
year.
you have to go. Yeah, how come? So the Nashville thing, would you be taking that Joker with you, with like John with you?
No,
or
I'm not going.
You
to
don't
that
get to go.
No,
Okay.
it's it's Melanie's
Oh.
baby, so
Oh, okay.
she
what you
decides. She decides.
And the
who to
thing,
bring.
the thing about me that's not worth it is I don't teach anything,
True.
so I'm pretty useless in that aspect.
But he could because he's a good ukulele player.
Yeah,
Is he
he
really?
actually
But do you
could.
think he could be a good
Really good.
teacher though?
I think so.
I think so.
Nah,
He can sell houses.
You
he can
play
teach
ukulele
anything.
well? I didn't know this.
He started off ukulele.
okay.
It doesn't matter.
Then had this other Japanese guy came
doesn't-
along and
it
he
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Stole his ukulele away
Start
from
with
him.
everything. Whatever. You know.
No, they tried to do that. There was a couple of times where I went up with him to play, and he had to do workshops. And they're like, "Oh, what, John? Why don't you do a workshop?" And I tried to do, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Dude, you were a teacher by training. Like
Yeah,
you went
but I
to
don't-
college and stuff.
For what we do, you really have to have the passion to be doing that.
Yeah.
Because we see people who go up there and say, "Yeah, you teach a workshop," and they really don't know. So it kind of does a disservice. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not saying that John does a disservice.
John would be a disservice.
but,
Teach you.
but I'm
That's
pretty sure-
exactly what he's
See,
saying.
But the passion and patience.
Yeah, that's what you need.
You gotta
yeah.
have patience.
Yeah.
And you gotta have the passion to teach.
Yeah.
Because we probably could go just to go teach. I mean, I could probably.
Yeah.
I have before, and it's like, yeah, it's cool.
And they're both very good. So yes, if you want to hang out with Herb and Brian in Tennessee, please sign up. Is there a website or something, or maybe we can put it in the description for where to go to sign up for this thing?
Probably.
Music City Ukulele Festival.
Yeah, I just looked up Music City Ukulele Festival.
Peg Leg Porker.
Peg Leg Porker.
What?
That's a great barbecue
went
place in
twice.
Nashville.
Oh.
Oh,
I was like, what? Sorry.
The guy actually has like Captain the kind hook kind peg leg.
Oh, really?
But the ribs was like fall off the bone and the banana pudding.
Banana
and-
pudding with
Oh.
banana cookie
Really?
on the bottom.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, it's good.
Something
you gotta
to
go.
look forward to. How many you guys go?
I told
Yeah.
you, Kings come pick us up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kingsley?
Oh.
Kingsley, because he lives
Oh,
in Nashville.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he
right.
does. That's right.
He found out. I said, "Hey, bro, I'm in Nashville." Oh, bro, just let me know.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, if we need
That's
bass player,
great. I like
Yeah.
that guy.
Evan K is up there too.
Yeah,
a lot of local guys
Yeah, yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Trying to make it, and it's just different.
Kings,
totally different
Kings
vibe.
went up there with nothing really planned, and then
No, he
he
didn't.
posted something like the week of that he went up there, and he's playing on stage in a band already. And I went,
Yeah.
how the hell?
What
what?
helps Kings too is he gigs, but he does sound too. So
Yeah.
I've seen him doing some sound gigs,
Yeah.
which is kind of good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Might as well do it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still young, yeah.
He's
Young, not
still
married.
single-ish.
Yeah.
I just noticed that. I was like, God, that cover looks familiar. And then I looked again. I was like, oh, that's
What?
my dad.
Oh.
Oh, the red one.
Yeah.
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 Well, thanks, guys.
Who's that lady? Wait, who's that lady over his shoulder?
Tina Passmore. I don't know where she's at right now, but she used to
Sing.
dance hula.
Oh.
So he had a hula dancer
Professionally.
over
No. She was just used for the cover with my
Oh.
dad.
Because your dad was like, I don't want to just be by myself on this cover. You gotta.
When was that CD made? I mean, that cassette made. I mean, what?
That was what,
80s?
1980, maybe 80.
You have all the cassettes and stuff
Oh,
somewhere.
no. I have the LPs though.
What's your dad? Somebody has some of the.
Oh yeah, it's in storage. All the LPs.
Wow.
How many LPs did your dad do? Do you know
A
off the
lot.
top of your head?
A lot, quite a bit. I
40.
mean, it dates back even to
That's all
in
60s.
the 60s, and when he was in Japan.
So he was doing like not even one a year, like more than one a year kind of thing?
Or he would release like 45s.
Shit.
45.
Wow.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Valley Style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good album.
That's
Classic album.
That's a great album. The Red Hawaiian Style Band album. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's pretty proud of Ohta. Oh, jeez, you got the first Manao company too.
Do we have any cassettes? Or?
No. No.
We're waiting for the vinyl.
We're waiting for your cassette to come out and put them up here.
Okay, well, check out Ukulele Story when it comes out next month. Go see these guys in Nashville. Thank you for coming in. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we're
Okay.
gonna wrap it up for the year with just the three of us and
Cool.
and hang out. Okay, thanks, guys,
Thank you.
and welcome back to the podcast.
Hey!
We have Kyle here and Devon and Brian. Brian decided to
And
stay.
we have John here twice.
So that's right. Yeah. So
Two of him.
yeah.
While you were watching during this, while we were talking with Brian and Herb, you may have noticed in the video shot, if you're watching the video, that there's a gigantic 8x10 picture of John. What's a painting?
It's a painting. It's a
Yeah.
watercolor painting, and
It
so
looks like it's off your first album. Your solo album.
I don't know. Yeah.
When,
I don't,
when did she do that? She just took it off a cover or something?
I don't know.
It looks like
So-
it really does.
So
It's
I
just
don't.
the one
I don't know
under
if she wants
ceiling?
me to mention her name, so I'm not going to this round. But so
Yeah.
Herb and I were in San Jose
Mm-hmm.
for a show over the weekend, and then this artist came up to me and had this watercolor painting.
Oh, you just got it.
Yeah, I just got it. Yeah, just this past weekend, and it's amazingly accurate. I mean, it's so handsome,
Yeah. It looks
very
stunning.
good.
and so I wanted to make sure that we.
No humble brag here.
You know what, bro? You found the perfect Christmas gift for your wife.
There you go.
Oh,
Frame that baby
frame
and give it
that.
to her.
Oh,
Oh,
Merry
she'll be
Christmas.
so happy.
Yeah.
I tell you what. Well, I am gonna get it framed. Because I do a lot of framing over at Pictures Plus in Kahala Mall. Shout out to Tristan, and yeah. So I will get it framed.
where's he gonna put it?
Yeah. So,
Not in here.
so I tell you what. If my wife doesn't want it, it's going to end up back here somewhere.
my gosh.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure
that's
she'll love it.
We can
Yeah.
put it behind the TV. Look good.
Yeah.
But thank you. So I want to say thank you, and if you want me to say your name, yeah, just shoot me an email, hisessions@yahoo.com.
She just walked up to you and went, "Here, John," and then she left.
yeah.
She didn't
pretty-
tell you who she was.
Well, she did, but I don't know if I want. She wanted
You're
me
not
to
gonna
share this
remember that.
on
No,
and
she's
all
very
that kind of stuff.
talented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really nice
That's
watercolor
nice.
painting.
Very good.
You can tell it's you.
By the way, that's a print. She had me sign the original. And
Oh.
then-
Wow.
yeah.
Herb. She made one for her, bro.
She made one for Herb too.
This is
Supposedly
5x7 though, I think.
Oh, shit. Herb's like, ouch, ouch. Yeah, dude, this is
Wallet
from,
size.
This is from your solo album, I think.
I think, yeah, it looks like a younger me.
Yeah.
And those shoes I remember from a long time
Yeah,
ago.
You don't have stickers
Yeah.
on the guitar yet.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's a
She did a
an
very
old
good
guitar.
job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does a very
Good
good job.
job.
So thank you very much. And I did want to show it on the podcast to know that it made it back to Honolulu in one piece.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of travel,
Yes.
so went to Maui and San Jose this last week. I wasn't going to bring this up. My wife said that it might be a touchy subject and people might get upset.
Did you say touchy?
Touchy.
Just-
Oh, sorry.
That's what
Well,
I
then
thought
it's
you said.
perfect for the
He said
podcast.
touchy, right?
Yeah.
I did. But I wanted to ask you guys because
Like,
it was
ouchy, touchy.
it was perplexing me.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. What is with people and sucking things through their teeth? Where does that come from?
What?
You know what I'm
What is
talking
that?
about.
No.
Oh, I think it's an age thing. As you get older, you do that, right?
But I don't
Because I'm
under-
picking up my teeth with my tongue, but anyway.
No, I do that too.
Mhm.
But people do that in public. They just go like
Yeah,
Are
because
they
they don't want to
old?
put their finger.
they're
in your
usually
mouth.
okay, and that's why Stace thought I'd alienate some of our audience because
Yeah.
it's usually a
Because you're sitting there listening to the podcast
yeah, yeah.
he's talking about me.
But what is that? Is that like something that was common like before
What is
floss
this?
or something?
Why does this bother you? How did this come up?
Because I was sitting at the airport waiting for my flight,
Yeah.
and the dude next to me was doing that.
Mm.
And
He wasn't picking at his teeth. He was just making that noise.
He was making that noise.
Do you
Just
rather
like,
hit it pick
like
at
that?
it or make that noise?
I'd rather you pick at it. It's quiet.
Yeah, but when you pick at it, then stuff flies out of the mouth.
Yeah.
Anywhere. It's kind of gross.
When you're sitting
I
next
don't
to
know.
him,
This guy's
you like
eating
pick his
whatever
teeth
he's
and then
sucking
like you
on.
wipe him on
I
the
have
chair.
this issue with sound, and the sound it's just
So like people who eat with their mouth open then.
yes that is also I can't
You know what,
I
though?
can't deal with it.
I think the sucking the teeth thing is primarily male, too, right?
It's primarily male, yeah, but
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I guess is it because floss wasn't a big deal,
Wasn't
you know,
invented back
50,
then.
60 years
Yeah.
ago or something like that. So people,
But you don't have floss with you 24/7.
yeah, but if I have something stuck in my teeth, I
What?
can wait until I get to
Really? It
floss,
doesn't bother
or-
you
I mean,
so much that you...
Oh, it's irritating.
I-
Yeah, if
right?
I have
It's-
something
yeah, it's-
stuck
yeah.
in
I
the
kind of
mouth.
pull at it, but I
So
don't
what
make
do you do, Brian, when that happens and you don't have floss?
Well, when I travel, I have these like disposable toothpicks.
oh, the one
yeah,
with the little floss across?
With the hook. Yeah.
So I just put that in my bag all the time. So
So do you do that in public, or you go to a restroom, or what do you?
I don't care where I am. It's like, no, I mean I try and be discreet.
Yeah.
Right.
But
You're like flicking stuff at people.
You know, I don't bring floss, and I'm not.
But you cover your mouth and you're doing it.
Yeah. I just if nobody's looking, I just because it can, like you said, it gets irritating sometimes, right? The thing that's just hanging, it's stuck. So I found these on Amazon, Amazon.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, these kind of cool, man.
Yeah, it's good.
And then I also bring these dry toothbrushes.
Oh.
Oh.
You know what? I want to get that because then you never know, right?
No, those are good.
Yeah.
So whenever we travel to Japan, they're always in my bag. So before I land and stuff.
Yeah.
I also heard there's like a dry toothpaste pill. You see that?
Toothpaste pill?
No, but
Yeah. So you have the.
That was
you have
Florida in school. No.
No, it's these tablets, and you pop the tablet in your mouth, so you don't have to carry toothpaste stick, and
yeah, and then you
Yeah.
brush your teeth.
you pop it, and then you can brush
Oh,
your
I
teeth.
Where do you
see.
get those dry brushes from?
You can buy them
Longs?
like longs.
No.
Really?
What,
You
online?
can only find it at Target.
Really? Can you go
Yeah.
online and find it though? Because
I think so.
people.
I think
there's Target online.
Colgate makes it.
You
So
can
is
buy
it
some for
a
John.
disposable toothbrush?
No, it's small. It's about this big.
And it's disposable.
Yeah. I mean,
One time use only,
I'm
right?
not gonna save them.
Yeah, but
No, so in the bristles,
Multiple use.
in the bristles, there's like toothpaste ish,
Oh yeah.
and it's activated by the saliva. So
Uh-huh.
it's like you, and on the other end is like a hook, as a like pick
Like
or-
a toothpick, yeah.
Yeah. I have it in my car.
Oh yeah.
I go bring.
Okay.
You know what's weird? Okay, so that leads me to a couple. So nobody knows about this phenomenon that goes on that I'm curious about.
So you
Anyway.
know when we're traveling, I'm gonna be doing that sitting
Oh
right
God!
next to you.
Do not.
Oh, there you go. It's the Colgate Max Fresh Wisp.
Wisp that.
Oh.
Oh,
that looks
wow.
Like a good thing to have in your car.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, after you go eat lunch and you gotta go to a meeting or whatever.
It's in my car too.
But you need bottled water to wash it out, right? You're not gonna swallow the toothpaste,
No,
right?
No, it's like a
Yeah.
dry. It's like a mint. You're eating on mint. You get minty fresh. It's not a whole bunch of toothpaste.
waterless, no rinsing.
See?
You just brush and go.
Oh.
I mean,
You
you
know-
can spit, but that'd be really gross for.
You know who turned me on to that was Del Beasley.
Oh yeah.
Because he's always working up in the, he's stevedore, yeah?
Yeah.
I said, Brian, you got to try these. So when we traveled, like, bro, where'd you get this? So now, whenever I need, I go to Kapolei, Target, and I
There
pick
you
up
go.
my...
I guarantee you can find them on Amazon though.
Yeah, that's where you found it, right? No.
No, it's on the Target site.
Oh, okay.
You know what's a good buy that Herb got is there's these little rubber footies that go around your luggage wheels, and so they're different colors. So he puts them on his luggage. So when the luggage comes out, he's like, "Oh, that's my bag," because it got the yellow little booties on
I
the
got
wheels.
those too.
Yeah,
But
those
what
too?
I've learned is you got to drop, like, super glue on top. Sometimes I think I'm off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Herb's on.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
a
come off.
sticker on your luggage make the most sense
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
Yeah, or that. Yeah. No, but
That usually
but the
good.
rubber, but it helps it roll nice. Like. I guess.
okay.
I don't know. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, it saves a wheel, I guess. And it's
You know what I want to learn? Would you guys have any traveling hacks for comfortable plane rides when you're not flying first class? Like the most comfortable hack you can think of to make your flight bearable. Because
Noise cancelling headphones?
must be hell. It's hell for me just sitting in a normal chair.
noise canceling,
Okay.
Yeah.
for one.
Yeah.
I want some kind of neck pillow and maybe a blanket if they have.
You can fall asleep on a flight.
Yeah, not long, but as long as you catch those power naps, then it's fine.
Oh, I cannot sleep.
But
on a
the
flight.
noise canceling helps,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, yeah?
It helps a lot.
because it takes out that high pitch.
Yeah.
It's like air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
But it's
and
that
it cancels out a lot of the baby noise.
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That and it's good if you can find the iPad thing, not the one that presses against your eye, but they fit over your eye socket and it's
Yeah.
like this
Oh.
to take out the light.
Okay.
They have a heating one too.
Yeah, heating
Japan.
and cooling one
Put on.
and cooling one.
You wear mask when you in the flight too to just kind of like stay away from the dry air and all that.
That helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started wearing a mask too,
Yeah.
just because.
Keep it moisture your throat and stuff.
Yeah, because if you, especially in Japan, because the flight's so long, by the time we land, my nose is all burning because it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
dry,
it's dry.
you know.
Yeah.
But if you put the mask on, even if it's for like a couple hours only, I feel fine.
Or travel with they have like saline sprays.
Mm.
That helps.
What do you
You know.
spray it?
Like
Oh, up in
yeah,
nose.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
do you spray it? I'm like,
I don't even know if it's
I was like, hang on a second.
I don't know if it's a throat
Spray it in
spray
the
or a
mouth
nose
and
spray.
then-
No,
or-
nose spray. The
Okay.
saline nose
Okay,
sprays. I mean,
okay.
they carry that like lungs and stuff like that.
Okay. Just preparing for the Japan trip.
For the Japan trip. And
Well,
and then the
so
other
long.
thing that's been good for me, I don't know if it'd be good for you, but instead of doing movies, I download Survivor
Ew.
Oh man, why?
No.
because they're hour-long episodes, and then you can just like power through.
Oh.
And
I cannot.
But you can catch internet, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on what airlines you fly.
Hawaiian you
though.
can now, I think, right?
Yeah, they have
Hawaiian has Starlink.
Starlink.
Alaska,
yeah.
you can, yeah.
And that helps. I mean, you know.
It's true. Actually, could work if we had internet.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what you
That
want to
helps.
do while you're on.
That helps. Bring your
plane.
iPad or your
Yeah.
your desktop. But then, what helps me too is I get up and I walk.
Mhm.
Just circulate. You know, go walk. Just walk a couple times. Stand up, stretch by the back bathroom, then talk to
Yeah.
whoever, and then, yeah, stretch any way you can. Hydrate a lot, and they say don't drink carbonated drinks. Just drink water.
When I hydrate a lot, I end up shishiing throughout the entire flight every half an hour for
Yeah.
some reason.
But that's still good though. That's
Yeah.
better than being.
Yeah, dehydrated.
I was gonna say unhydrated, dehydrated.
And by the way, the Wisp thing, it's the cheapest on this.
Okay.
They have because all the 24 count for
oh, the honey. thing.
Amazon is like $7, and at Target it's $6.59 for 24.
Yeah, it might be cheaper. That's good though, you know.
You can order them online and Target just mail them to you.
No, you can order them online and you can pick them up at the Target.
Oh. Ah. Well, that was.
I mean, they could ship it to you, but it'll probably
You know
be
what,
more expensive.
I'll go run up to my car. I get in my gig bag.
No, he can get it himself.
No, but
It's fine.
Very
no. Once you
capable.
try it, you're gonna go.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
no,
no,
don't.
I need this.
No, don't
No.
do it. Don't do it. He's gonna be like.
When you travel, it's good. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really
like you
good.
travel so much.
No, but I'll leave it in my car just before we go meetings or you know what I mean, that kind of stuff like that. Yeah.
And those are good because you know instead of doing that, just you know, yeah.
Now I'm gonna sound like a spoiled brat here, but
Oh boy.
on this last trip, I so normally I upgrade myself to extra
Business
comfort.
at least, yeah.
Extra
No,
comfort,
not
yeah.
not business.
It's like
extra
bulkhead.
comfort. It's just a little bit larger seat.
Mhm.
Yes.
So it was like $20-something
Really?
difference. Yeah.
Okay.
So I pay the difference and I bump myself to the extra. So it's been years since I've sat in the regular seat in the back
With the commoners.
with the commoners.
Mm.
And this trip I did because Herb booked my chair, you know.
Well, where does Herb sit though?
No, but Herb fits
Oh,
in any
Herb-
seat, so it doesn't matter. So here's-
Comfortably, yes.
But man, like I didn't realize the airplane seats are so tight. Like the
Yeah.
regular airplane seat.
yeah, they're
I, didn't-
uncomfortable.
I forgot how tight it
wrecks
is.
my
You know?
back.
Who did you guys fly on?
Hawaiian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah, there's
I'm just so used to it. But pay the extra $28 and get the extra. It's
Yeah.
just a little bit wider, a little bit more legroom, but it's totally worth it.
I use my mileage and upgrade first class if I can at any
Oh,
given
okay.
yeah,
time.
Well, I mean, that's
yes.
always the best, but
Yeah.
but I can't afford that.
Yeah, I don't
Why?
fly. I can't fly.
can-
No, but you
Keep it
can
on
bid for
mileage.
it too, yeah. But I guess the longer flights, more people bid for the
Yeah.
seats. if they
Yeah.
want it.
Yeah. So if you can get the extra comfort, just go do that. All right. Well, this is the last podcast. First of all, thank you, Devon, and thank you, Kyle, for doing this year in and year out.
It's been fun.
Yeah,
Thank
It's
you.
been a good
Having a good
time. And we're apparently going to keep doing it.
Apparently.
Well, we're gonna do them until you tell us.
There's a huge
I-
following, in San Jose. I heard.
We have Mila Gibson coming in next
we do?
month. Our
Oh.
first podcast
Mila.
of the year,
Oh,
right
always.
on.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. Yeah, she's.
Hey,
first time
she used to
here.
work with us too at Aulani.
Oh
Yeah.
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 That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
She's good. She's
There,
just so
there
sweet.
is not a. I don't think there's a Hawaii musician that has not played at Aulani at one point in time.
I've never
I
played at
think.
Aulani.
Well, yeah, but you know,
I was gonna say
It's
something,
you.
but never mind.
yeah.
It's kind
But
of far.
yeah, it's been fun.
What is
Thank
it,
you.
4 years for you guys?
Yeah,
4
it's
years.
4 years.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank everybody who listens to the podcast.
Yes.
Again, I'm surprised anybody.
We started
Anybody
right
would
before
listen.
COVID happened. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right before COVID.
And thank you,
happened.
by the way, to all the patrons. We really do
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
it.
you
Because
so
without
much.
you, we don't get to do the show.
Yeah.
So,
That's right.
Thank
yeah.
I did it at your house. That used to be your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be
Yeah.
Kyle's
Yeah.
house, and then we had the studio, and the patrons allows us to keep the studio.
Mhm.
You know, otherwise Dave would rent it out to somebody else and would never place
And they
it.
would say, no, leave all the stuff in the house.
Yeah, yeah.
Furnished.
So it's been quite a wild year.
Yeah.
We had an election this year. We had what else happened this year? We had a Dodgers win the World Series.
Yeah.
And all kinds of other stuff.
Mhm.
Man, how come I can't even think of what's happened in the first quarter of this past year? I can only
It's
think.
okay.
My brain doesn't even.
It's
Yeah.
not registering, yeah.
It's
You're right.
crazy.
We did a bunch of Hisessions videos.
Mhm.
Looks like we're going to be doing a bunch more next year. We got some things lined up, so that's
On the
pretty
road
cool.
too, right? You guys going on the road?
What do you mean,
Japan in
Hisessions?
No, the
Yeah.
podcast.
Japan and March.
Oh yeah. Oh, next year. That's right. Next year we have a on the road podcast
In March.
in March. Yeah. So
You're going to the.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll be going to.
I just keep
Japan.
writing.
I just got the info, bro. I was like,
Oh.
You might jump
let
on.
me go check.
Oh,
Let me
that'd
check.
be cool.
Let me
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Yeah. So if you that'd be great because if we can have an extra guest, we can do multiple podcasts
Yeah.
up there.
So we're going to go to Japan in March.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And actually run a Hisession podcast at the High Life store in Kamakura.
Yeah.
So that should be really interesting.
So we'll be doing a podcast while everybody else gets to go shopping.
Yeah. And eat.
yeah.
But that's cool, man.
And by the way, if any of you want to experience Japan through Lanai's eyes, you should go sign up for his stuff because his trips they continue, and he's been his travel club. They go all over the place.
Oh yeah.
yeah, like Greece. and
Lanai is a
everywhere.
crazy work. Like,
He's a workaholic.
I mean, the guy is like just nonstop. I can't.
But he
can't-
gets to do fun stuff.
Yeah.
So-
That's true. I mean, like, he is one of these guys that he makes his own thing, you
Mhm.
know. So it's always things that he's interested in, which
Yep.
is always the best way to do things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
So while up there, if Brian comes, we can throw him on the podcast.
Ah.
Might as well interview Lanai while we're up there too.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And
we could do
I
that.
think we're trying to
Yeah.
get Kamasami Kong as
Yep.
a guest.
That'll be fun.
Wow.
So it
That'd
should
be great.
fun. Yeah.
he's a legend.
Yeah, you guys should hook up with Vance. Vance K. You
Yep.
got Vance.
Vance K. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if he's around.
Oh, no, Vance is always around.
Didn't we have him here?
No,
No.
Your computer minute guy?
no, that's Peter K.
Oh.
The other K.
Oh my. No,
All
Vance,
right.
Vance has lived in Japan for a long time. But
Oh,
he's a
okay.
Hilo boy, yeah?
He's a radio
Yeah.
DJ.
Radio DJ up there,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
Island
yeah.
boy. Big
Okay.
Island boy.
Plays music and
Yep.
so.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. All right. Okay. So again, thank you everybody. Thank you, Kyle, and thank you, Brian, for being here on our last podcast of the year. It's been a fun year, man, and looking forward to 2025. Until then,
Merry Christmas.
signing off. Merry Christmas and a
Happy
Happy New
holidays.
Year.
Take care.
We all